Famous NommyP, umkabayi kamakusazana.
Hang out with myself, the one and only MOOCEE list. My name is Moocee list.
On the Vooka Breakfast Show.
Seem like every captain gotta maintain the cap. You can make change, don't change for that. Tell the whole truth, get paid for that. Bet you never fall off, you was made for that. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause they ain't really who they say on the outside. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause they ain't really who they say on the outside. Slide around the city with my day one. I ain't gotta worry cause they A1. Wasn't in the field then you can't come. With us my little shawty going stupid, going straight dumb. With us I'm a big time, still humble in the hood. Gotta keep it positive on nothing but the good. When I'm on vacation I be stunting like I should. Got a real queen falling, she gon' stumble on the wood. And I still be doing business with my brother down. And I know that if I got it I'ma cover them. And I know that if I need it they gon' give it back. Gotta practice what you preachin', I be living that. Taking trips round the globe, bringing game back. Touchdown hood, happy that I came back. Take a photo with my granny for the memories. And if it's for a good cause, I'm buying 10 of these. Seem like every captain gotta maintain the cap. You can make change, don't change for that. Tell the whole truth, get paid for that. But you know.
And once again, we have made it through to another beautiful Friday morning right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. And of course, to everyone who is watching and joining us on this beautiful morning, you've made it through Monday up until Friday. You should tap yourself in the back and congratulate yourself, or even reward yourself with something out there. Maybe it's an outing or being with your friends and families, because we have made it to the weekend. A very good morning. I hope that you guys are doing good on this beautiful morning, as we are going to start and kick off on, of course, activate that mood for Friday. You know that mood for Friday is always different right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, making sure that we give you that energetic start to your day that is accompanied by a daily dose of positivity. So you know that you can connect with us across all social media platforms. We are Vooka Breakfast Show, and right now we are live on Underground Radio, and we're also live on the Vooka Breakfast Show. If you want to download the app or enhance the experience of listening to the Vooka Breakfast Show, you can simply download the app, which is both available on iOS and Android. WhatsApp line is open for calls and for voice note. Do make sure that you dial the number 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. Let us engage. Let us hear some of your thoughts. And the hashtag to use on YouTube is the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. My name is Moeketsi. I'm happy and excited to be with you on this beautiful Friday morning. That's 7th of August 2026, and you know that we always start our beautiful mornings with some style, with some information, and of course with some zip, with which is the picture of the day. You're asking yourself this morning, what are we highlighting? You're seeing pictures behind me and you're asking yourself, what are we highlighting? What are we ticking off our bucket list for this morning, so that we can go together with our friends and enjoy the atmosphere of what the place has to give. This morning we are highlighting what we call the Golden Gate Highlands National Park, which is located in the Free State near Clarence. It spans 340 kilometers of dramatic mountain scenery. It is famous for its golden sandstone cliffs that glows at sunrise and sunset. The park protects rare highland grassland and showcases sand rock art. Visitors can hike trails to landmarks like Brandwag, Buttress, and Ribokop Peak. Enjoy horse riding or explore cultural sites such as the Basotho Cultural Village and the Godumodumo Dinosaur Center. Wildlife include the eland black wildebeest, the zebras, and over 100 bird species, including the bearded vultures. Accommodation ranges from the chalet and campsites to luxury mountains retreats, with nearby Clarence offering guest houses and art galleries. In short, it's a scenic escape blending natural beauty, culture, and adventure. So I hope you're going to get yourself there and just enjoy the atmosphere of what the place has to give. So that's what we have for you this morning on our picture of the day. So what we're going to do right now is to take a short break and then come back with the latest sports and news headlines. And once again, a very good morning. These are your top stories that are making headlines for this morning. Starting off with your first headline, Cape Town residents asked to save water during major maintenance. Cape Town residents have been urged to reduce water consumption between 12th and the 24th of August while the National Department of Water and Sanitation conducts a scheduled maintenance on the Theewat Dam to the Rivendens Dorenberg River Tunnel. The tunnel normally supplies up to half of the city's water. City officials are saying no supply interruptions are expected, but resources will be limited during the 13-day period. Residents are encouraged to use water responsibly while operational adjustments are made to safeguard supply across the metro. On your next headline, a Khayelitsha sterilization drive reaches nearly 500 dogs. The Mtsananda Animal Clinic and Shelter has sterilized almost 500 dogs in just 6 weeks as part of a large-scale campaign to tackle pet overpopulation in Khayelitsha. The initiative is aiming to reach 1,000 sterilization and runs alongside the clinic's regular veterinary services. Officials estimate that around 300,000 dogs and cats live in the area. Animal welfare advocates say the program reduces unwanted litters, animal suffering, and pressure on already stretched community resources. The next headline, Solidarity warns Media 24 job cuts could be more extensive. Trade union Solidarity says Media's 24 plan restructuring may affect more employees than initially disclosed. Earlier notices suggest approximately 126 positions could be impacted, mainly in editorial departments. However, the union says differing notices issued across departments have created uncertainty about the true scale of the retrenchments. Solidarity is calling for greater transparency from Media 24, including detailed information on affected divisions, staffing numbers, and long-term strategic plans as consultation process continue. That's all for your news headline. Heading over to your sports news. On your football news, Unathi Mdaka chasing first MTN 8 title with Amazulu. New Amazulu defender Unathi Mdaka say he is targeting MTN 8 success after twice finishing on the losing side in the previous campaigns. The former Stellenbosch player joined Usutu with valuable knockout competition experience and hopes to turn that into a silverware this season. Amazulu are preparing for another demanding MTN 8 challenge, with Mdaka determined to help the club make a deep run and finally secure the winner's medal that has so far eluded him in South Africa's football prestigious top 8 competition. On your rugby news, Portland ready for a massive Pumas grammar test. Springbok tight head proper Zach Portland says his focus remain on a steady improvement as South Africa prepare to face Argentina in Buenos Aires. The young forward, who is set to earn his 6th test cap, believes he has grown significantly since making his debut. Portland identified scrumming as a key area for development and expects a demand contest against the traditionally powerful Argentina pack. He also credited the Springbok environment and senior players for helping him adapt quickly to the intensity of international rugby. On your cricket news, Joburg Super Kings begin a new era after Faf exit. Joburg Super Kings are set for major changes ahead of SA20 Season 5 after releasing long-time captain Faf du Plessis. The former Proteas skipper led the franchise throughout its first 4 seasons and remains its leading long-run scorer. His departure signals a significant shift in strategy as a team looks to reshape its squad before the next auction. The franchise will now need to identify a new leader while attempting to build a title-winning combination for the upcoming campaign. That's all for your news and sports headlines. If you want to share your thoughts on these headlines with us, you can simply do so by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show or send your voice note on 0604933226. Now we're going to take a short break and come back with the latest weather update and your market rates for this morning.
to music on the underground.
It's exactly 25 minutes after the hour 8 o'clock. You're still hanging out with us right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. It is your energetic start to your day, accompanied by a daily dose of positivity. Hashtag TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. I'm excited. I don't know about you. You can let me know on the comment section if you are excited for this beautiful Friday morning. And of course, we are activating the mood. I hope it is already activated. Starting from 8 up until the hour 10 o'clock. We know that there's a Friday ahead of us, but we are making sure that you start your day with positivity, with energy, and looking forward to the weekend, because we are deep benekant into the weekend. I hope that you're feeling good. We are live on Underground Radio and also live on YouTube. Connect with us across all social media platforms and make sure that you click that subscription button and you follow us everywhere. WhatsApp line is open for calls and for voice note. Dial the number 0604933226. That's 0604933226. 26 minutes after the hour 8 o'clock. And let's give you your weather update. If you are in any of the cities, this is what you will be experiencing. If you're in Cape Town, it's currently 10 degrees with clear skies. If you're in Durban, it's currently 20 degrees with broken clouds. And in Pretoria, it's 12 degrees with clear skies, and right here in Johannesburg is currently 10 degrees with clear skies. And then heading over to your market rate for August 7th, 2026, which is this Friday morning. Looking into how the rand is doing with other currencies out there, with the US dollar is currently trading at 16 rands 31 cents. With the Great British Pound, it's currently trading at 21 rands 96 cents. The euro is currently trading at 18 rands 82 cents, and lastly the Japanese yen is currently trading at 10 cents. And then heading over to your commodities, 1 barrel of Brent crude oil will cost you 1,547 rands 67 cents. Gold is currently at 43,398 rands 38 cents, and Bitcoin is currently at 1,254,563 rands 89 cents. So that's what we have for you in terms of your market rate for August 7th, and then we'll be back, of course, Monday morning, same time, same place, right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, giving you your latest market rate. With that being said, you know that I am not always rolling alone. I have the best team with me, making sure that we keep you warmer on chilly mornings like these ones. Joining me right now is Mr. B. How's it going, my good sir?
What's happening, Vooka Nation? What's good, Mo? Happy to be here. Happy Friday. Thank God it is a Friday. So I'm doing good, in good spirits, and it feels like spring is literally it came sooner. Right, because it does feel like it's spring for me. But other than that, I'm doing good. On your end? Yeah,
I am good. But it's very interesting because I'm still laughing at the news headlines that I went through. That
it's a funny one. Would you call it a pandemic?
I mean, it is, because I'm thinking of teenage pregnancy when things like these, arise, to say, but there are dogs that are being sterilized. So it reaches 500 dogs, right? So the Mtsananda Animal Clinic and Shelter sterilized almost 500 dogs in just weeks apart of a large-scale campaign to tackle the pet overpopulation in Khayelitsha. So in Khayelitsha, if you know anyone in Khayelitsha, check them out, because apparently there's overpopulation of pets, whether it's dogs, whether it's cats, there's a lot of them.
So the question is, how many households are there in Khayelitsha? You might find, I'm just throwing out a number, let's just say it's 150 thousand. So it means in each and every house there's two pets.
But I also think they also count these roaming dogs, because the next thing, there's overpopulation, and then you don't understand how is it possible that each and every street has like over 10 dogs to 12 dogs, everywhere.
It happens
everywhere. So it's some things like these that we ask ourselves.
But I think it's wrong for them to sterilize these dogs.
Why?
Because that's going against nature itself.
If the government says we need to combat teenage pregnancy, then they're not wrong to sterilize these dogs, because they see that there's overpopulation of pets.
Sharp. Teenage pregnancy, that's a different topic altogether. But I mean, what's wrong with 300,000 dogs and cats?
Guys, we cannot have as many dogs as desire. 300. Who is taking care of those dogs? That's the problem.
They've got owners. And cats normally take care of themselves, Yabo.
Yeah.
But when we talk about pets are usually these animals that require human care or human. Because if there's no love, then you will see a difference. You would see they might not survive by themselves. So we're not talking about wild animals.
Yeah.
But I've seen, man, these dogs are resilient. They can take care. They can live by themselves. So I say let the population rise.
The population can rise, but not for animals, guys. Never. Cats, dogs, especially roaming dogs. Like you have over 13 roaming dogs.
I bet you.
And the problem is, maybe there's people who are complaining to a point that the animal clinic now comes through, and intervene in situations like this and say, okay, guys, what is your problem? It's like, hey, we have so many dogs and they bark endlessly at night, because dogs bark. Because I also have, my back opposite. They have a dog, and it's chained into this
loud chain with metals.
Yes. So this thing wakes up around 3 a.m. and starts dancing. I don't know what his dog is.
No, it's seeing things. It's seeing things, and it's playing its part, though.
But imagine if you have 17 dogs in your street. They all see things around that time. You are not going to survive.
But at the same time, I bet you, Ko and Khayelitsha, they don't have a rodent infestation born, because there's cats. There, you know what I mean? So I would rather have more cats than having rats running around. So When I say, look, guys, don't sterilize the poor dogs.
We need those rats, rodents.
No, we need cats. We need cats, not rodents.
I think we need to also find the benefits.
You differ.
With
okay,
the benefits.
so let's just say you were to choose one problem. Would you have the problem of more rats or more cats?
Oh, wait. So, well, I'm thinking that, okay, with rats, I can be strategic in terms of them not troubling me, right? I can put more traps. I can make sure that maybe my floors sterilized or whatever to keep rats away. Dogs, never. I'd rather have more rodents than dogs.
There's this farm video I once saw.
Yeah.
It's an old video from the US. Ne? So they open this barn door, and then there's an entrapment underneath by Vooka. Yes, you should have seen what came out there.
The rats?
Yeah, like a colony of rats. So I would rather have cats, man. Because cats, like when you close the door. Like, here's the thing. In your room, yes, you can have cats roaming around the stratini. You don't know whose grandmother is this, but it's fine. But the thing about cats is that when in your room, you will know if there's a cat, right? But imagine if there's mice and rats in your, like, you won't know up until you hear something shake.
Yeah, man.
And also they hide behind those hard to reach areas, like behind the wardrobe and so on.
Yeah.
So I'd rather go for cats. But guys, let us know, because this morning we were just covering a news piece that in Kailija, they're looking. In fact, they've already started sterilizing 500 dogs, right, and cats.
Yeah.
So that they don't make more babies, because as it stands, there's 300,000 registered, right? So it's probably undocumented cats.
Imagine another one. Now we have to deal with undocumented pets out there.
It's probably undocumented pets, but yeah, I mean, I say, look, let them multiply, because that was an instruction from God to go out there and multiply. But anyway, that was funny. But this morning we're asking that as an individual that's working, so you're employed, and it's a Friday, and you're looking at knocking out, and then suddenly the clock strikes twice, where just before you're about to knock off, then a pile of work gets placed on your desk. Hey guys, can we have a quick meeting? So instead of leaving at 5 p.m., now you are busy working with new things, because there's a new campaign, or in fact there's a new deadline. There's something that needs to be worked on, right? Yeah. So initially you thought, hey, this is something that happens once in a while, but you're starting to see that it happens on a regular basis. So picture this. It's a Friday afternoon and you've put in your hours for the week, and your laptop is sitting at 98% and it's packed and you're ready to leave, and you've done all that you can for that particular week. So you take a breath, you stand up to leave, and then suddenly the pile of work sits on your desk. So the boss says, hey, can we have a quick 5 minutes? And fast forward, it is now 6 p.m. and then you're still sitting at your desk, and you're working, right? So the tension here comes in where one group of people say that 5 p.m. is an absolute must. It's a non-negotiable boundary where work is a contractual agreement.
Exactly.
Right? So we have to stick within the contract here.
Yes.
Okay. And then staying past your paid hours without compensation steals your personal life, and obviously it does drain your peace, because I had plans, man.
Yes.
I had plans. But for another group, staying late is just part of the game. And, you'll find this in the corporate culture, or maybe these young ones, you guys don't have any other place to be. But this other group says that staying late is just part of the game. It's proof of dedication, ambition, and putting in extra miles to secure the bag, right? So the line between being a dedicated team player and being exploited by unwritten expectation is where Friday afternoon frustrations live.
Yeah.
And they often extend into the weekend as well.
Exactly.
Where you find yourself working and all of that. I mean, I've got a friend, Uti. He's going on leave, and I know him to be a hard worker. So I said to him, look, give me your laptop. Give me your laptop. This will guarantee that you don't go, that you do actually go and leave.
Yeah.
And then a day or two before you go back to work, then give me your, I'll return the laptop back to you. Azanga phone.
Why?
That's because, I mean, Utiana, yes, I will take leave. Ne? But you can tell it's about this whole grind culture.
Yeah.
That if I don't show what I'm putting in more than enough hours, then it might be deemed as not being dedicated.
Secure the bag.
We spoke a while back about quiet quitting.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Where you just do enough just to get by, enough so that your boss does not complain.
Yeah.
And I think for anyone that is seasoned or has lived in the workspace long enough, they just do just enough.
Yeah.
Right, just enough. So there are perspectives, as mentioned. So the 5 p.m. boundary group says that they believe time is a strict legal contract. So if the company isn't paying for overtime, they close their laptop and they knock out on the dot. So they normalize late staying is just bad operational planning and a boundary violation.
Yeah.
And I've seen sometimes that when you work at an office job, there are things that could also reduce your productivity.
Exactly.
Because if you're staring at a screen the whole day, staying an extra hour, you won't be productive.
You know what I've seen?
Yep.
And I think this leads to a conversation we once had. I think it's working to live or living to work, right? A conversation that we once had. And for most parts, companies are learning that we can program our employees. Because when my boss comes through and gives me like a project or a campaign after time, that like they're testing if I do have boundaries, I do have limits. And then the minute you take that campaign and you accept, that's you now enabling the behavior that it doesn't mean that at 5 o'clock you have knocked off. It means you are willing to take more tasks. That's why I was saying companies nowadays, they describe young people as lazy. No, guys, you need to know the differentiation between lazy and being exploited. You wanting me to do 100 campaigns in a day and then I only do 5 and then you say I'm lazy. I mean, okay, we have to measure to say, okay, how viable are these projects? And then if we can say, okay, you can do 10 or do 10 in the space of 2 days, then it's fine. But you wanting me to do 500, that's you stretching it.
Yeah, but if you're young, you need to put in the hours. You need to put in the hours.
That's why it's Vooka. So, do you know Venner syndrome? I mean, you might, because it's your mind constantly working.
Yeah.
And for most people, I think people need to be taught at an early stage that you need to learn how to unplug. People can't unplug.
True.
You go everywhere with your laptop, and when you are with your friends, you even struggle to, be yourself.
You're busy responding to emails.
You are busy responding to emails and things like that.
So you know what Jill Scott said? In your 20s, you work hard, and that's where I'm at.
Yes.
In your 20s, you work hard. You put in the work, you put in the time, blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
In your 20s, and then in your 30s, you work smart. Right. So it's no longer about putting in that time and all of that, but you work smart, you delegate umsebenzi, you somehow build a life or an infrastructure or a workflow that works for you, right? You work smart. And when you're in your 40s, you work how you want to work, right? Because that's important. In your 50s, you work when you want to work, and then when you turn 60, you work if you want to work.
Yes.
So in your 20s, when I say put in the time. Put in the time.
I mean, depending on the work that you do.
Even if you bleed.
Kabanga construction, but we have to build another big house.
Well, yeah, actually, you're right.
You just built, a foundation. It took the whole day. And they're like, guys, before you knock off, can you please slulengale?
I get you.
We have to build a wall.
Well, obviously, there are limits.
Yeah.
There are limits. But other than that, I say put in the work. So that was one side of the camp. And then there's also the hustle and climb ladder enthusiast. So they view those extra minutes as an investment in their career. So in their eyes, being the last one in the office or answering emails after hours signals reliability, open doors for promotion, and separates the ambitious from the mediocre.
Yeah.
And this is not true. You know, people that get promoted aren't necessarily the hardworking ones. Yesterday I was just saying it that I once read a piece where someone said, success is not earned, it's given.
You don't earn success.
I think it's who's this guy that plays Captain America now?
The Falcon guy.
Yeah, that was him.
Or saying that.
Yeah, it's no, success isn't earned, or he realized that success isn't necessarily earned,
Yeah.
but it's given.
I mean, people out there believe that you need to work hard and earn the success.
Look,
So unfortunately, you don't earn. You are given success.
so they say. I mean,
Yeah.
look at the debate that's was or maybe probably still is brewing around with Tyler. Ne? But with Tyler, no, success was given to her. Look, you have to come with a certain level of talent.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Bonabati, she was handed success.
She was planted, actually.
She's a plant.
Industry plant.
That's
yeah.
the word. That's the word. So, yeah, kuna lapo where it's like, dude, you are just
Yes.
a plant, you know. So
Interesting.
that's that. And then the last one here is the pretend to stay.
Yes.
And these are Houdinis. Houdini, because these are escape artists.
Yeah.
So they've mastered the art of looking busy past closing time while mentally checking out. They'll keep a spreadsheet open, not attentively in the 5:05 p.m. meeting, but their mind is already halfway down the road.
You open 300 tabs, you're like, oh, azabuya vandaag is panini, mvana.
You know? So, I mean, I've done this at times where it's just protocol. We here until a certain time, but
Yeah.
I've already knocked out. Yeah, I've already knocked out.
It's a mental thing. It's a mental thing.
And I think maybe this is just to protect yourself as well, because if you are always plugged in, it's a conversation we've always had,
Yeah.
that being constantly plugged in is demanding, it is draining, it requires a lot of energy.
Yes.
So it's after 5, now I still need to be plugged in,
Yo.
right? Yeah.
And that's the energy that a lot of people are not aware that they're taking away from themselves. Because I think for the past years, I've been observing also myself to say, if you put in the hard work, you know, knock off late at work, and you still have to go and give your friends that energy. When you get there, you are drained. And you don't understand what's happening. When are you like, it's boring here? But no, it's not boring. It's just that you are drained.
Sorry,
you know,
bro,
from
you don't have anything to give today.
yeah, bro.
That's where the issue is. So
Exactly.
I guess, yeah, guys, separate things into their own buckets. But at the end of the day, balancing passion for your work with protection for your personal life is a skill we're all trying to master. So hard work matters, but so does taking time to recharge your battery so you can bring your best on Monday towards your friends and family. So log off this Friday.
Yeah.
Just like a famous broadcaster, Ati, vala my laptop. I encourage you, please, when it's time for you to close off and
Yeah.
call it a day, because tomorrow, next week, Monday, it's coming.
Exactly.
So enjoy your weekend and stay positive. And yeah, you heard it right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show.
Yeah, interesting. It is, of course, 14 minutes till we hit 9 o'clock on the dot, and I see that you guys are locking in on this beautiful Friday. A first comment came through from Z Elizabeth saying, a very good morning, Vooka Nation, Underground Radio DBN, and the amazing breakfast team. It's such a cold morning. Hope you are all keeping warmer. A blessed weekend to you. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. A very good morning to you. I hope that you're also having a great and a beautiful Friday morning. Miss Q Rams coming through saying, good morning, Vooka Breakfast team and the Vooka Nation Underground Radio DBN. Happy Friday. Have a blessed day. Long weekend ahead. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. Hashtag Sivugile. Hashtag Happy Friday.
Oh yeah, it's a long
And
weekend.
hashtag thanks God it's a Friday. And then Z says TGIF looking forward to a restful weekend. Mode is definitely activated. And then Miss Q says undocumented cats and dogs hashtag mabahambe.
That's so funny.
I mean, this is coming from guys in Kailicha. Dogs are getting impregnated. There's a teenage pregnancy crisis of pets in Kailicha. So, if the pet are undocumented, hashtag the dog must go, guys.
Will she lead the
Go
march?
back to its origin country.
Bark and bark. Will she lead it? Will you lead the march with Bahambi? Now, because
bark.
those cats and dogs are South Africa, like they're citizens,
Yeah.
or at least they were born in the country.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Interesting.
But
interesting.
answer this one: would you rather have which of the two would you have as a problem? More cats or more rodents?
More cats. Yeah. So,
But you see, it has to be a balancing act. I wanna
Yeah.
like the whole maybe it's an chain biology.
the
Food chain.
Yeah.
The food chain.
I mean, as a typical guy from Soweto, guys, you know, man, I'm a rot. I mean, we take there's a say as
We've embraced it.
yeah. I mean, we took something from rodents and say I'm a cheese ngengadi. So we are grinding hard. So we need to be amaroto. So I'd rather keep amaroto ekasi than to keep cats. Cats is enjani. What do cats do, guys? Right?
Ratatouille.
Yeah, so Simami coming through say good morning, beautiful Vooka Nation, happy Friday, hashtag Sivugile, hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. And then Miss Q say Njani Vans, I'm scared of them.
Exactly. So choose.
Bark.
So choose. Do you choose cats, or do you choose to like a pandemic of cats or a pandemic of rodents?
Yeah.
Alright, guys.
Interesting. As we conclude this beautiful conversation about the clock or strike twice, we still want to hear your thoughts on that hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, the hashtag to use. And if you want to send your voice note through, the number to call is 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. It's a beautiful Friday morning. Hashtag thank God it's Friday is the hashtag to use. Hashtag Friday is the hashtag that you need to use. So what we're going to do right now is to take a short break, and then when you come back, there's still more to unpack because this day is filled with so much things that we would need your thoughts and for you to engage with us. So that's what we are going to do right now as we are taking this short break. So stay put and make sure that you grab a cup of coffee because it's still in the morning, it's chilly, and then later you will grab yourself some warm drinks.
Your boy Moeketsi, my man, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Let's go.
Famous NommyP, umkabayi kamakusazana.
Hang out with myself, the one and only MOOCE list. My name is Moocee.
On the Vooka Breakfast Show.
Brothers and sisters,
check this out.
High definition radio. The underground.
Shall we proceed?
yeah. Stepping in the spot like she own it. Looking like the world is your runway. She can set it off like a gunplay. Oh my, yeah. Talk of the city with that body. Always getting praised like it's Sunday. She said, baby, what you gonna do about it? Loving your vibe, girl. That energy got me going. Yeah, that thing's so vibrant. I wanna know if you can give me the keys to your heart, baby. All I need is you. All I need is you. Ewe muleji, you right next to me. Moji mule na vanemia yila, vanemia yila. Ewe muleji, mami venaki. Moji mule na vanemia yila, vanemia yila. She says she need me like heartbeat. Drive me the bed like a RV. Hugging the curves on that body. She bring the heat like wasabi. Promise not to test your heart. We just can't be kept apart. Yeah, yeah. Baby, you the best by far. Always go the extra mile. Yeah, yeah. All I need is you. All I need is you. Ewe muleji, you right next to me. Moji mule na vanemia yila, vanemia yila. Ewe muleji,
And of course, great vibes are still continuing with a song from Amaru, song titled Ewe Ye. We are kickstarting this Friday morning with a banger. We are, of course, activating your mood to make sure that you are with us, you're hanging out with us. We want to hear some of your thoughts. It's Friday, guys. Let us be free. Say whatever that you want to say. Maybe shout up to your friends and family members out there. That's what we want to hear because I'm happy. I'm happy because it's Friday. Like, I'm very, very, very happy. So let's connect across all social media platforms. We are Vooka Breakfast Show. Right now we are live on the Underground Radio, and of course to enhance the experience of listening to the Vooka Breakfast Show every weekdays from Monday up until Friday from 8 up until 10 a.m. You can download the app, which is both available on iOS and Android, and we're also live on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, please press the subscription button and the notification button so that whenever we go live each and every morning, you will be notified that your best breakfast team and your best breakfast boys are up and running and making sure that they keep you energetic for the rest of the day. Before the break, we were still unpacking some of the things that are taking place, and I see that people are having different stances when it comes to the pet sterilization. In Kylie Chat pandemic, pets are getting pregnant. Who be strong? Right?
You know where half of those cats live?
Where?
Come on, my friend.
Actually, no, you're not lying though. Guys, if it were up to me, if I had the power, I would do away with cats, rats, and snakes in the entire world. I don't know what kind of thing.
Hence, I was talking about the ecosystem.
Ecosystem, sure.
A food chain, there would be a huge imbalance.
I get that. I don't dispute that at all. I completely agree.
We need these animals.
No, we don't.
So when you remove them, also bear the consequences of not
removing them. Yes. Yeah. Right. So it's interesting. Just like mosquitoes.
It's like getting rid of women.
No, it's not the same.
I mean, apparently a mosquito with like if you have a different blood type, it can transfer like good blood type to you. If mosquito stings mist and then comes, maybe mist has like a good blood type. It stings me, I'm going to have a good blood type.
No,
just like
that's not true.
So we need mosquitoes.
No, mosquitoes. Whatever.
Yeah,
mosquitoes are whatever, but like body cards, body no, oh, guys. There's a video I saw. These guys are in some office park, and the rat is, guys. The rat is this big. It's a cat, and it's trapped in the rotating doors.
Yeah,
you see those doors where, like in office buildings and malls and things.
Yes.
Those doors that go this way.
A revolving door.
A revolving door.
Yeah.
And it can't get out, and it's crazy. This guy's like, I'm gonna sick
It's a whole rat. But yeah, interesting. Let us know some of your thoughts right there on the comment section. So right now we are getting deep into the archives of what took place in history, and an interesting thing is today on our archives what we have is that in 2018 China banned the release of Winnie the Pooh movie by Christopher Robin after the character is used to mock Chinese President Xi Jinping.
I knew you would find this one funny when I put it there. Which was interesting for me. It was crazy. Like, what? Guys, what's happening in the world where now presidents are banning movies because they're feeling mocked? What? It's a movie. It's funny. It's a joke. Don't take it that deeply and that seriously, But anyway, each to their own. But I found this one interesting.
Yeah, I mean, with making fun of the presidents, guys, I think even Mugabe had like this strict. That's why there's no comedians in Zimbabwe. Comedians can only travel to other countries if they are from Zimbabwe. So if you're a comedian, you are forbidden from making.
And we had one here, not in studio, but we interviewed this guy that did the interview from the bush.
But
so he was hiding in the bush.
He was hiding in the bush.
Remember that guy?
No, you remember, I stopped coming on Wednesdays, right? Wednesdays ended up being my day off because not Kudakwashi. No, Mulawudzi.
It was Kudakwashi.
It was in the bush hiding.
Yeah, but
there's a comedian there.
What I'm saying is he was not calling from Zimbabwe. He was this side. So there's no comedian in Zimbabwe who's doing stand-up comedy. Right? So we need a Pooh. I mean, I've never watched Winnie the Pooh. It's like, is it like a whole cartoon show? Yeah, Winnie the Pooh.
There's entire characters.
What's Winnie the Pooh about?
Kitty Popeye. There's a piglet there. There's a donkey. What else? Winnie the Pooh is a bear.
Yeah, that man, he loves honey.
Yeah, Winnie
He loves honey.
Winnie loves honey.
That's another thing. When we go to Uti Diamani, years ago I found out that Winnie the Pooh is a girl, guys.
Is a girl.
I'm from researching. We have laptops and devices.
But
in front of us.
Winnie, man.
Exactly. Yo, is in daughter when they Winnie. Emma Winnie is
Bongani
found out
Winnie.
years ago, a couple of years ago, Mr. P, that Winnie the Pooh is actually a female.
It's a female.
But you voice
It sounds like it's, guys, let's
No,
research
but
it.
Winnie the Pooh's a guy.
Guys, all of you who are listening and watching from wherever you are tuned in from, please go to your Google search and search whether Winnie the Pooh is a male or female.
Winnie
Winnie the Pooh is a female, Mr. B. I promise you.
She's in size.
I have, how much do I have here? I think I have about 20 rands. We can bet on it. Let me
Nah,
see.
but Winnie, like, it makes
I have
sense.
20 rands, guys.
I mean, let's
I'm
look at
putting
the names of the characters that portray male figures.
But-
I mean, like the names, right? Mickey Mouse. Mickey
Michael.
Mouse.
Michael Mouse.
Abo Mickey, and
So,
then Goku.
Winnie, is there a guy name where
Winnie.
if you were to do a like Toti, it's a nickname, yabo?
Sure.
Yeah.
Winnie. But then your name is Winchester, like as
No,
a guy.
like
and then when
your nickname or shortening your name. No, I doubt it. Unless it's like a unisex name or your name is female.
Winnie,
Right.
Winnie.
Like I'm thinking of names like there's the lady who works for Vooka. She's named Tabang, and Tabang is a predominantly male name, right? There's Moeketsi who are males, right? But in instances where the name is absolutely female or male, it's rare that you find that you can spin the name around and make it sound female.
Yeah.
have you met a female counterpart, Ega Moocee?
No. So mostly Moocee, the name Moocee for some people is a surname. For some people, there's Refilo Moocee who I went to school with, and other people I've met on Facebook. For the most part, Moocee is a surname, but the only Moocee that I know is myself and Moocee my man.
No, I mean
As a name, but as a
guys.
as people in general.
I know I've met Moocee, but
Moocee,
Yeah.
as in double M-U-S-I.
Yeah, Moocee.
Yeah, there aren't too many
Moocee
that I've come up
Dlamini.
no,
with.
that's why I was asking about
A female counterpart.
because
Nah,
guys
nah,
are Abakon.
Nah, Ray.
Okay.
I mean,
Interesting.
I learned that my name is unisex, but growing up I thought it's just guys pale.
Banele.
Yeah, but I've met girls with
But Rubanele Konjo, what's the full name?
that's it.
You said last week we Banela Bafana, ne?
Banela
Malpele, yeah.
But that's not
Banela
the full name.
Bantombazana. No, it's the meaning behind
the
the name.
meaning.
Or Banela
Banela.
For that situation.
Oh, for the
Yeah, for the
situation. Oh, I see,
situation
I
that's
see.
happening.
So the one, yeah, well, I have met one or two girls. There's one girl that I went to school with. She's Nele, but the full name is Nomfanele. So yeah, but
No,
yeah,
Nankoma Banele straight, like Banele.
Female Banele.
Female, yeah.
Interesting. But yeah.
I guess who Winnie is big.
Ooh, but yeah, that's what happened in 2018, where the president of China banned the release of Winnie the Pooh because it mocked the president of China, Xi Jinping. Right?
What did he say?
I don't know.
You don't know what he said.
I don't know. Maybe the way he talks, because how these, what do you call cartoons will go as far as mocking presidents. Because I think regular show is also full of mocking. And The Simpsons also. It's known as revealing these conspiracy theories, but they also do mock, some of the things that are happening. So yeah, that's what we have for your Today in History. Looking into the number of days, it is 7 August today, 2026, and we are only left with 219 days remaining in the year, with we are 146 weeks into the year. 31 weeks are remaining, and 2 days. 20 weeks and 6 days. A great moment to reflect on goals and keep the momentum strong. Very interesting. So in terms of celebrating what's happening on this day. This one is a very interesting one for people who indulge, right? They will find this very amusing and very interesting.
I feel like the date is wrong. This should have been like month end.
Month end?
Yeah.
No, 2 days,
It
right?
should have been last week. Well, let's just say last week Friday.
Yeah.
Right. It fits that way. Yeah. Because today is.
Yeah, you're asking yourself, what are we talking about? So it is International Beer Day. So it is observed
Pop champagne.
on the first day of August and falls on the 7th of August in 2026. So the significance of this day is that it celebrates brewers and hospitality workers. I mean, it was going to be nice if we have someone who is brewing, right? Because we had a sommelier. The sommelier, right? We had a sommelier taster, so we also need to taste beer now on the show, which is very interesting. I get a pela beer is different. Pela, the quality of beers out there, they are different in terms of which brand is producing and brewing that beer, and also encourages responsible enjoyment because you need to drink responsibly, and you don't sell alcohol to kids younger than 18 years.
Like if you're not doing something, like drink beer and speak English, or give people jobs, man. Like do something. Man. You want to be serious.
But guys, do you drink beer?
I don't.
No.
You
don't
drink beer.
alcohol.
I mean, I've so my friend Magashata, and so we went to a wedding expo.
Yeah.
So we got there. So you see photographers and none. But then on the side, there was a beer maker. So they make craft beer.
Nice.
So whenever you're having like a wedding, you can have them come through with these stainless steel barrels. And they can serve you. But now, so when we got there, the guy's like, look, mine's different. Like mine slaps. But I think what he meant by slaps is like it really goes to the head quickly. So we had a sample.
Yeah.
Well, not slaps as in taste. It slaps as in how
both,
it gets to you.
Like it's strong beer.
Okay.
Because the ones that you guys have in his tengayo, like it's okay. But that one, it felt like Nshai short because he gave it to us in like a little small cups.
Yeah.
But it really felt like a shot.
It got to you very quickly.
But that's the problem.
Craft beer.
The more it gets to you quickly, I mean, I feel like it's cheap. Because good quality beer doesn't get to you like as quick. I mean, also depending on the person that you are. Because konaban to like even a sip, man.
I mean, I say this is just capitalism at work. So the ones that don't get to you quickly, it's because they want you to buy more beers.
Yes.
They want you to spend. So I mean, for this 20 rand, can I get drunk? And call it a day, right?
From a 20
but
rand,
either way, that
can't.
craft beer is expensive because the guy makes it himself.
Process,
I mean, there are people that once said, sometimes they add bread, rotten,
fermented bread.
Yeah, like it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
When they are brewing.
I mean, the some of the core ingredients is what are those seeds? Malt is the thing. There's three main ones in most beer brands that
some
you
say
find.
a car battery.
Sure.
They take the acid from the car battery.
They say on inside Chibuku, they used to do that. That's why you would find these, individuals like Busobabu, Shwaba.
It's funny
the
that you
acid.
said that. Was it on Tuesday or on Wednesday? So we just locked up studio here, Mr. B. I'm walking home. I think, not when we were together on Tuesday or something. But it's sometime earlier this week, right? So I'm walking home. These guys, Baba Mooketsi, who we would refer to as Bonyaupe, right? This guy's walking out of this, and it was around 8, 9 at night, and I'm about to get home. So Pumagule Charity, he walks out of this one yard, and you know how they carry a lot of bags and plastic bags and stuff. But he has Chibuku in his hand. He's like, hey, Taita, it's time to finish, show, Taki Chibuku. Like, in my mind, I'm like, do I, no offense to anyone who drinks and enjoys Chibuku, but do I look like someone who would buy, especially from a random stranger, Chibuku when there's so many places Mooketsi around where I can go and buy? Like,
I mean, a shot is shot.
Sharing is caring.
A shot.
Tia boy.
I mean, Chibuku was exhibiting at the Rancho this year, so it's a prominent brand.
Is it though?
It is.
It's coming. I mean, there's different flavors. We had
strawberry, vanilla.
One of our colleagues also indulging in it, right? So I mean, if we can call him right now, hey, Ntwana, how does it taste?
And he goes like it's colorful, and he goes, hey yo,
it looks like a smoothie. You know, that's the rebrand they're trying to do. Now, don't look like you're drinking Chibuku. Like, drink Chibuku with style, guys. Like a strawberry flavor. I would like a chocolate Chibuku flavor. I would do that. I would do. I mean, it's brown,
I'd sample
but
it.
add something on it, right? So this day, International Beer also highlights beer traditions from around the world. A global celebration of craftsmanship, community, and culture. I mean, we do have our own beer, traditional beer, umboot.
Yeah.
Have you ever drank umboot?
Yeah. I don't like it.
The one thing I don't
enjoy
like
it. Yeah.
When we take the calabash and see Julisa, so that's the part I don't like.
I just don't enjoy the taste.
Spreading jams.
My brother likes it. He even adds yogurt. He adds he adds yogurt, cream, like he
cremora,
like nice and thick and cream. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, Kutrano seems to know a lot about this, but yeah. So
you're adding cremora,
not cremora, like a cream.
Oh,
cream, yogurt, nkomazi, and all of that.
I don't like it. I don't enjoy the taste.
For me.
Well, for me, not disgusting. Maybe that's a bit too much. But I just don't.
So, guys, let's say Sihamba Semakaya manje, and we're out there shooting, and then by Mkombo, will you not indulge?
Just a sip, just to be courteous. But
I'll try.
I try it. Sure, like one sip fela, and that's it for the day. And not but sit and proper. Like there's people, you know how when there's ceremonies around Moeketsi at whatever family house or whatever, at a friend's house or a neighbor or whatever, there's guys who would go there Moeketsi and come back the following morning. Like they genuinely sit there and drink umqombothi how you would enjoy a glass of whiskey or bottle of whiskey or whatever alcoholic beverage you drink. And each to their own. I personally don't do that. I
don't mean it like that, dude.
No, I get you. I'm just saying.
It's like, think of it as you're a tourist.
Sipping, I would do that.
It's like, hey.
Yeah.
I can't. When my brother was getting married, so one of my aunts, was doing, because she's known to be the best at Khoshapa Mqombothi. Like, I watched her through doing the whole process and telling me, it sounds like it will taste nice.
It's an entire process.
It's a solo. But it got to a tasting part. Like, I can't.
Even the smell sometimes, it just you just.
But Mqombothi, how different is Mqombothi from regular beer? Beer tastes bad as well. Let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest. Beer tastes bad.
No.
Which
beer?
Beer. Like about Blackie and
Lion.
It
tastes
bad. It depends.
Black is not bad.
No, I never. That's the one beer in South Africa that I brown bottled beers, and I think people when. In Moeketsi or in South Africa, when you say that you don't consume brown bottled beer, people tend to think that it's because of the packaging, and it's not. For me personally, it's not the packaging. The packaging has nothing to do. It just tastes bad. I don't enjoy it. And you know what black label drinkers will tell you? Hey, there's sugar in there. It's sweet. It's not sweet.
No, there is sugar. It's just that the sucrose, ne? You don't taste it.
So,
but the sugar is there.
So mabati sweet. But when you say sweet, I'm thinking flying fish. Flying fish is sweet beer.
Yes.
That's sweet beer. That's flavored beer. Absolutely. Yeah. That has sweetness in it.
So you mentioned with the chubuku, if there's like chocolate. But imagine having strawberry mqombothi.
No.
I'm saying we
guys.
can where it's like, look, low we banana mqombothi banana, low mqombothi
we vanilla. Alright, guys.
Beer is nice, man.
Yeah, but beer it depends, nice. Mr. B. Like when you say beer tastes bad, like
it's bad.
Like I'm still tastes bad. I'm still it's seer, bro. Yeah, baba. But when you get to flying fish, okay, Heineken, I know a lot of people can't take because
Heineken.
Moeketsi,
What is it?
Petrol, that idea.
Aye, e batla bo monate. But Corona, Heineken, Flying Fish. I'm thinking of light beers, man. Beers that one can take. You know, after two, maybe three, 750 bottles.
COVID-19.
But you see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying. I get
Corona,
it,
yeah.
but what I was saying is Umqombothi has its own taste, all right? The same way people appreciate and defend beer, even craft beer that's
Sure.
like dark urine, color yakhona.
Aye, man, dark urine.
They defend it and they love it.
Yeah.
And I say the same is true with Umqombothi as well. Ukuthi, it is also an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Same thing as beer.
The thing is, there's things that you see when comparing these things, because you know that thing, there's that dirt.
The residue.
Foam. Yeah, the foam, it's dirty. So I've seen that in Mqombothini. So it plays in my mind. I know it's not the actual thing, but it always plays in my mind whenever I see that thing. Right.
So you've heard the statement, Uguti, the more you know what goes into beer, the more you get out. So if you see how
not just beer, but things that we consume, things that we put in our mouths.
So unfortunately, Umqombothi is not made on an industrial scale. But I think because it's Chibuku Umqombothi,
yes,
or form of, right?
Yeah.
So now
processed.
You don't see the foaming part. It's just so happens, unfortunately, that with Umqombothi you see it. That's the Umqombothi being
most
done
of the
there.
things that we consume, like the manufacturing processes, like we would hate food.
Absolutely.
Like we would hate food.
Absolutely. Remember there was this scandal some years ago where apparently KFC bashanyela izinto phansi, or was it KFC? Yeah, or like sugar, even that sugar where sugar is processed, they sweep it literally on the floor. I think 2018, 2019, you don't remember that. So I think most of these things, guys, that we consume and put in our mouths, if we knew, like sometimes, I remember you and I on Friday were telling Nom, so ignorance is sometimes bliss. Ignorance is bliss, guys. What you don't know will absolutely not hurt you.
It's our fate.
Yeah. But there are things. But yeah, no. Today we are celebrating International Beer Day. So after work, maybe if you are a beer drinker and you do enjoy a nice cold beer, have it on our behalf as the broadcasting boys from the Vooka Breakfast Show.
Interesting.
Yes, sir.
Some of the celebration they're still going on, and we know that we always try to celebrate individuals who are growing up. Whether you know a friend or a family member who is growing up, please come through and send a shout out and let us know who is growing up. And one of the things that we always do is to highlight the celebrities that they share birthdays with. And you're asking yourself, who is that celebrity who is growing up on this beautiful morning? And this lady, I've always pronounced her name wrong up until herself, she was like, this is my name. I think the first time I heard it was when she was doing the red carpet thing after shooting Italian Job, right? I've always called her Shaliaz Theron. Up until I heard her, correct to say, no, my name is Charlize Theron. So Charlize Theron is growing up.
Shaliaz,
I don't know. She's turning 51 years today. And
1975.
And she was born right here in Mzansi in Benoni in 1975. She rose to global fame through films such as Monster, Mad Max, Fury Road, and Atomic Blonde. Interesting fact that she became the first South African born performer to win an Academy Award for acting. And spouses, no publicly known spouse information, but I know that she adopted, I think, 2 kids.
That's me right there.
What's that?
I'm her spouse.
You like Shalize?
I
feel like she's aging, but she's still pretty.
She aged very well.
Aging very well.
Like a fine wine.
What's this movie on Netflix that she did? The Guardian? Was it The Guardian?
The
Old Guard. The Old Guard.
Interesting. This lady's great, man. And even the character that she's portraying in Fast and the Furious.
Cypher.
She's killing it, man. She's killing it, right? But yeah, you are, if you're growing up today, you are sharing a birthday with Shalize Theron, who is turning 51 years. And then the next celebrity who's growing up is David. I don't know how to pronounce the surname. Duchovny. We've seen this guy on our screens, and David is best known for portraying an FBI agent on Fox Mulder in The X-Files and Hank Moody in Californication. His rise to fame, his work in television made him an international household name. Interesting fact about him is that he is also a screenwriter and a musician. So those are the two celebrities that we have for this beautiful Friday morning, the 7th of August 2026. Anyone from your side?
Yes, absolutely. Two people on my side. Is your India connected there, Mr. B? Mr.
No, sure.
But yeah, two very cool people are celebrating their birthdays.
Yeah.
Two. One of them is a family relative of mine. And I consider him my younger brother. Obakeng Shole is celebrating his birthday today. You know, the last couple of years haven't been so kind to that guy, that brother of mine. But recently he's been coming into his own, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. So Obakeng Shole is celebrating his birthday, turning 30 years today. Hey, shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Such a lively and
30-year
guy,
mark.
You know, yeah. Level 3, Baba. Level 3. Level 3. Absolutely, man. I mean, you're not too far off from the third level. You're like what, 4 years away from you know, jumping into the third level. And then the last birthday that I have was actually on Sunday, and this lady reminded me last night, right? Kat Madlamini Kalashnikov.
Oh, hey, Madlamin.
Yeah, Kat Kalashnikov.
Kat was celebrating her birthday
on Sunday, and she's like, Moocee, you saw that it was my birthday. You didn't even wish me a happy birthday. You know, so I want to show her picture there. But yeah, I don't know. Are we able to help, Mr. B?
I can't.
Madlamin.
Okay.
I mean, she was joining us also yesterday on the Sunset Sessions.
Yeah, no, she's always hanging out with us, man.
A huge chiller.
Vooka music experience, man. She's part of the family. She's part of the Vooka Nation. But yeah, Kat Kalashnikov celebrated her birthday this past Sunday, and I just wanted to wish her a very, 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 very happy belated birthday, man. Beautiful. So from us as the Vooka Breakfast Show, as the broadcasting boys, and of course the Blinko Network as the Vooka Nation, we would love to say happy birthday!
Hip hip!
Hooray! 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 Absolutely, man. We really hope that the rest of the week, the weekend, the month, and the rest of the year will be filled with nothing but love, laughter, and all things great and amazing. Happy birthday. Yes, sir.
Interesting. 21 minutes past 9. It is the time, and you're still hanging out with us. Of course, we still want to hear from you right there. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show is the hashtag to you. So what we're going to do right now is take a short break, and then when we come back, there's so much to unpack. And later, we're going to be discussing relationship ultimatums, love or manipulation. And also, when you come back, I think you do have
I have a hot take.
Yep. So let's take a short break and then come back quickly for Moocee's hot take. We'll see you right after this.
Living for weekends, wishing I could take a break from this world. Running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna be a lost girl and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate above the ground and make eye contact with clouds. Now I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free. Finally, I wanna be free. piecing back the pieces of my mind. I know how to run from the dark and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate into the clouds. I'm so high above the ground. I'm rising. I'm soaring above it. It all. I just wanna be free. Finally, I wanna be free. I wanna be free. Finally, I wanna be free.
Yeah. Conscious. Matic. Alright, so far where I come from. I sit and wonder about the times that it made sense. But nowadays I don't worry about what's past tense. My younger days I used to hang around with mad friends. If we just fell out, I don't really know what happened. A lot of people come around and keep you stagnant, distraction. So yeah, don't show them no compassion. We was really out here grinding, really rapping, stacking them Franklins, them Grants, and them Jacksons. Imagine if we really never chased our passion. They was all just talk, we showed action. Once they don't you let them back in. Just pack up all their stuff and send them packing. I'm blacking on anybody thinking they could act up with me. This vibe ain't for free.
I want to wish my family happy Thursday. Yeah, man. Bonke, man. Don't know Sakaya. The young ones, the old ones. Time to bullies. Danko.
Love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Yeah. Self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Love yourself.
Yeah, practice what you preaching, but clearly they not practicing entitlement and pride. Yeah, those two things they factor in. Spiral out of control just from all the bantering. When they accustomed to talking behind your back with all that chattering, I remove myself before I abuse myself. Talk about self-love, but you gotta do it yourself. Yeah, I won't act too good for no help. We all healing now. Said some things about me that ain't true. How you feeling now? Even at my lowest, they tried to find a way to bring me down. Big y'all up for years, ain't talking just the brand or the sound. I don't throw things around, I do it from the heart proud. Mama just wanna see the sunshine, removing them dark clouds.
Yeah, self-love is the best love.
Self-love is the best love. Absolutely, man. Self-love is the absolute best love. Still coming to you live from the heart of Soweto in the Blinko Studios in Top Santa, right next to Zondi Hills, and this is just before you get to Bromfisher Kloof. And you're tuning to your favorite morning rendezvous. This is where radio meets TV, only and exclusively on the Vooka Breakfast Show, brought to you by the Blinko Network. On Fridays, this is where energy culminates. On the Vooka Breakfast Show on Fridays, this is where energy culminates, and we try to bring it to you authentic, unscripted, and unrehearsed, but absolutely well prepared. And you know that you're always spending some great quality time with myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mest. My name is Moocee Mest, and I'm very happy to be both in your presence and in your company. And we can still get in touch with each other by you using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. So that's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms. It also continues where the interaction takes place on our WhatsApp line. Dial the number 060 060-493-3226. So that's 060-493-3226. I need you to comment, to like, and to subscribe. To do the things that are necessary to be done so that you and I and Mr. B and Mr. Mo and Kutlano, of course, and the rest of the Vooka Nation can continue sharing our thoughts, our opinions, and everything else in between. 28 minutes after the hour, 9 o'clock on a Friday morning, and I have a very hot, I have a hot take, guys, for this week. And I know this one, or for the most part, my hot takes, ruffles feathers. Most people's feathers. But I want to show you a picture of Kat Kalashnikov, the lady that we're talking about, and you will see it right about now on your screen. There we go. Yes, Mama, that's Kat Kalashnikov, man. Kat Mazamini Kalashnikov.
So she's married to a Russian.
I don't know why she calls herself Kalashnikov.
Cat is a man.
A man.
This cat.
No, man.
This one.
Moeketsi is gonna mislead people.
She's a man.
Cat is a man. But she's very cool people, man. Very, very cool people. And she has such a nice ear for house music. Oh, she has a splendid ear for house music, man. So happy belated, Kat. And I hope that the weekend, and this rest this week has been an amazing one. So, my hot take, guys, for this week. But my hot take for this week is that marriage is not an achievement.
Yo. Yes, ew.
Marriage is not an achievement. Khan or Dumel, think about it for a second.
Marriage is not an achievement.
Marriage is not an achievement. Think about it for a second. Because now in society,
it is.
It's like, yo, I'm like, yo, it's like when someone gets married, or they're planning to get married, it's like they've achieved this thing, like,
yeah, it is an achievement.
No, marriage is not an achievement. Oh,
it is.
But look, achievement, I get, is something that is done successfully with effort, with skill. Like, you take your time, to achieve this thing. So when you're getting married, it's not easy. Like, not anyone can get up and say, guys, I want to get married. You need
anyone
to
can get up and say, I want to get married.
Aye.
Anyone can. What do you mean? How do I worry?
Have you met someone who has just done that and then they got married?
No, when you are basing it on whether people can get married or can afford to get married.
Can you get married tomorrow?
I can't afford, but I can wake up and say, I want to get married.
Oh.
Everyone can wake up and say, I want to get married.
There's a difference wanting to do something
and being able to
doing it.
Yes.
So it is an achievement.
It's not an achievement.
Because there's two parties involved. Because if you say, I can get married, okay, the next person are they in the same mindset with you? No, it's fine, let's get married.
No, we're talking about individually here. Yeah. Anyone can wake up tomorrow morning and say, I want to get married.
Yes, anyone can do
Absolutely.
that. But you won't get married, just like waking up with the idea of saying, you know what, I'm feeling like I want to get married.
Yeah, I want to get married. If you have someone and you guys agree on it, you can go to Home Affairs, apply quickly, and sign and get married. Anyone can want to get married. I'm not saying that they can. Understand? But they can wake up and say, I want to. The want is there, and you're able to do it. What I'm saying, but what I am putting my point on is that getting married is not an achievement.
It is.
So let me ask you this, right? So your friend gets married. Would you say to them, congratulations?
Yes.
Why would you say it?
Because
why would you use the words congratulations?
Congratulations, because you have stepped up. Because
you've achieved.
No. You have acquired this great gift and blessing.
My point exactly.
A gift is not an achievement. A blessing is not an achievement.
It is, though.
It's not, though.
It is. So, yesterday I was a single person. Today, I am now a husband to someone. That's an achievement.
That's wild, Mr. B. That's wild.
It is an achievement.
That's wild. Sheesh, man. I don't think that you would say something like that. So anyway, my general claim here is that society frames marriage as the ultimate milestone, right? The finish line of adulthood. The proof of success, the crown jewel of personal worth, right? The cultural script says that once you're married, you've made it.
You have.
Right?
You have. You have.
That's the general claim.
You have, guys.
Here's my bold claim as Moocee missed, right? Thanks, my brother. My bold claim here.
This thing is disconnected.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. So my bold claim here is that marriage is not an achievement, right? It's a choice, a partnership. It is a journey, but not a trophy. Treating marriage as an achievement reduces it to status, not substance. Khan.
So when you say status, you mean in the eyes of other individuals,
In the
but
eyes
not-
of society and how...
but you see, that's where the problem is.
And how the
because-
constitution of marriage has been framed.
Exactly. Marriage should only be between the three individuals, the third one being God.
Sure.
you know? So let's neglect and not even talk about what society deems as what a marriage should look like.
But the connotation of it being framed as an achievement is that others are recognizing and are acknowledging and are seeing and are witnessing that you have achieved this thing. You just mentioned a second ago is because yesterday I was not a husband. Today I'm a husband to someone, so I've achieved. And who recognizes that outside of the union of the two of you?
Well, I can't stop other individuals from recognizing.
Sure.
However, personally, within my own jurisdiction, I feel like this is an achievement. I've done something that most men don't do.
Okay.
Can't do, yes.
Can't do. And I've done this, so it is an achievement.
Commitment, emotional growth.
Exactly, because even what comes after marriage, I'm congratulating you early, but hey, my brother, you've got a tough road ahead of you, right?
Yes.
But you could make it pleasant. You could make it hell. It's all up to you.
Yeah.
But you have done something that most people can only dream of doing.
Yeah. It's very interesting. It's thought-provoking. I won't lie. It's really thought-provoking because, a lot of people will argue, because there's different cultures out there to say, you know what, the reason why it's an achievement is because now we are celebrating you taking a decision to be in a long-lasting relationship. We've seen a lot of relationship failing, not working out. But when, you know what, you getting married, that's like an achievement. It's like graduating, or you know what,
You're gonna stay the course.
Graduating and getting married.
They're not the same, but I get it. You
don't
put
apply.
effort in graduating. You put
Yes.
effort.
Yes.
That's why there's a graduation ceremony whereby, that's an achievement.
You've achieved acquiring this
Congrats.
your degree or whatever. Yeah.
So let me ask you guys. So here's a couple that are they're celebrating their 20-year anniversary.
Sure.
Would you then say that's an achievement?
Yes and no.
Okay.
And I'll give you where the difference lies here for me. We've heard, we've seen, we've experienced, we've witnessed that, especially in current day and era that we're living in, staying married for long periods of times is not an easy thing, right? Most couples these days, divorce, or rather, let me frame it this way: divorce is on the rise.
Divorce rate is high.
Right?
Yeah.
The divorce rate is very high. It's on the rise, and couples are seemingly not staying married for long periods of time. So, having stayed married for 20 years and more, I will grant you that that's a cool achievement, man. You've stayed married for 20 years. Whether you've been committed or what and faithful, that's a conversation for another day, right? But you've stayed married, actively so, and not married just by word of mouth. We're married, but you live that side, I'm living my own life this side, because that's something else as well, right? So I would grant you that and say,
meaning now we won't wish you congratulations. Because I think when you believe in staying there and that.
No. That's a conversation, a different conversation as well, right? But here we are active in the marriage. We're active. I'm here, right? So this is active 20 years of marriage. Congratulations, my brother.
So that is an achievement.
That one I would frame it as an achievement. But the act of getting married.
So when are you talking about
like getting married,
a wedding? You talk about a wedding,
not your wedding day. No, getting
a
married,
decision that you made,
and viewing it and framing it as an achievement. You've stayed married for 20 years. That is an achievement. But the act of getting married, in 2 months' time, Mr. B, I'm getting married, Antona, that's an achievement.
So if it's not an achievement for you, what would you call it?
It is a blessing. It's a gift.
So when preparing for a wedding, that's the process you're talking about.
No. Not necessarily the process of the wedding day. I'm saying let's say you and Maureen say, in 6 months' time, gents, I'm getting married. I'd say congratulations, my brother, on the decision that you've made to stay with this person. That is an ultimate gift and a blessing.
Why would you congratulate me?
No, because it's a blessing, right? You are stepping up. You're taking this life-altering decision for both you.
With your words, because you could say blessings to you, my brother.
Sure.
But you say congratulations.
Congratulations, yes, because it's a big thing.
Blessing.
Exactly.
Because it's a big blessing.
Hence I was asking about the 20-year anniversary.
Sure.
So there are couples that have gotten married 20 years after. They were dating courtesy.
They've been together for 20 years and got married.
So for them, is it different or is it the same?
Oh, that's an achievement.
It is an achievement with you, like
getting married after 20 years.
Congratulations for stepping up, my brother.
And you didn't, fall for pressures out there. I'm cheat after 2 months, they're getting married 2 years after getting married. After. I mean, I would argue and say, okay, there's like sides here because as you say, Jorge, for someone it's a blessing. For other people, they will say it's an achievement, and then others will say it's a personal journey that you took. Jorge, Ntwana, it's you. You've taken that journey. Congrats, Ntwana. We wish you all the best.
Yeah, among Amaz, it's a blessing.
Yeah, I mean,
don't know
for other cultures out there, it is like a blessing because there's processes that needs to be done, ancestral ceremonies whereby Klabwa Inkomo Inyongo, she's being introduced to the ancestors. So that's an achievement, Raymond. Yeah, you brought someone.
Being introduced to the ancestors is an achievement. Here's the myth versus the reality, right? The myth here is that marriage is the highest accomplishment in life. But the reality is that marriage is not a medal. It's a relationship. Achievements are things that you earn through skill, effort, and discipline. Marriage is about compatibility, timing, mutual decision, and not a prize to display.
That's why my divorce rate are high. It's because of these things. It's a timeless thing. Guys, I say this. Go out there and get married. And congratulations to you.
You've achieved.
For getting married.
The cultural critique is that in our culture, people are pressured to marry as proof of maturity or success. Can we agree?
Yeah.
Sure, right? But the obsession sidelines other forms of achievement like education and career and artistry and the community impact. It also stigmatizes those who choose not to marry as if their lives are incomplete. Right? Marriage becomes a social checkbox and not a meaningful bond.
These things should come with benefits, and I would side with you in some of the cases that I've seen. Jorge, you are with your partner, you guys are not working, ninomtwana. Then you take this huge and bold step, and then you say you want to get married. And exactly, that comes with a lot of bad.
So do we still say congratulations? Is this still an achievement?
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, because you see, here's the thing. I don't want us to introduce other factors into the institution of marriage.
But you did that as well by introducing the 20-year thing. That's a factor.
How so?
By saying that someone who's been dating this lady or this lady has been dating this guy for 20, or they've been in a relationship for 20 years and they get married after 20 years, that's a factor as well into the institution of marriage and whether or not that would be viewed or framed as an achievement.
So if we were to take marriage as a timeline,
sure,
it starts now because we got married and then we are inside the marriage,
sure,
right? So whatever comes after or before has no bearing on the marriage itself.
Okay.
So when I'm asking Uguti, with marriage as an institution, it's pure. It's us as individuals that tarnish the image of marriage.
Sure.
We are the ones that create some expectations. We are the ones that somehow define what it should be.
Yeah.
And that's why marriage for a lot of people means different things.
Yeah.
Because for me, it will mean absolutely something different compared to the next person. People don't want to get married. There's nothing wrong with the institution of marriage. It's just us applying our life
worldly things,
views and all of that into a marriage.
I see what you mean.
So at the end of the day, if someone wants to get married, that's also a way to say, hey, I want to commit to you. And because of that decision, my brother, congratulations.
Congrats, Edwin.
The kicker here is that surveys reveal that many married people feel unfulfilled, proving that marriage alone doesn't guarantee happiness, right? And here's the shocker in all of this, is that divorce rates worldwide show that treating marriage as an achievement often leads to disappointment when reality doesn't match the fantasy.
Because you have a lot of expectations when you get married, thinking that I'm going to be happy, because there's this say that when you get married, you are happily ever after. You know, it's a happily ever after couple. So I think people grow up with the notion that when you get married, God will bless you with everything that you want. I mean, there are blessings, but there's, people...
Because marriage is a blessing.
Way expectations to say,
it's a gift that needs to be...
But I mean...
Because not too many people get to experience and receive that blessing and that gift, Mr. B, as opposed to saying not too many people achieve marriage. And I think that's where...
But you choose to accept the gift.
No, sure.
And upon accepting it, that's where the congratulations...
You've been asking for this blessing and this gift, right? Congratulations, man. Not too many people are fortunate enough to be blessed with this gift of unionship. So congratulations. You are amongst the chosen few.
No.
You are, though.
Because if you wanted to... Like, Sas, if you wanted to... get married.
The want is there. The application is different.
A friend of mine, Monica, I was there to witness her marriage.
Okay.
Her home affairs. Nothing spectacular. So we were there. I signed. They signed, and that was it. It's done.
Sure.
So if you really wanted to get married, you can. So it's not a thing of, hey, it's only bestowed or reserved for a select few. If you want to, you can.
Interesting.
No, I hear you. But here's the challenge that I want to issue to all of us, right? Is that, be honest, do you see marriage as proof of success or just one of many life choices? Marriage isn't an achievement. It's a commitment. Achievements are earned. Marriage is chosen. And choice should never be mistaken for a trophy. That's my hot take.
Look, Sasa, when you have a kid,
yes,
or Miss, when you have a kid,
yes,
and I come through and I say, congratulations, bro.
Yeah,
it's a blessing.
Would you see it as
a kid is an achievement?
Don't say congrats, just say good luck.
Good luck with your journey.
Well, good luck with raising the child because
all of us
is not a thing.
We can pop a kid, it's easy, right?
Pop pop champagne.
No, it is to pop a kid. It's easy.
It's easy. I mean, dogs are doing it now. Look, growing up, I worshipped marriage. Yeah, like it's something that I wanted to do, like from a very young age. It's like I want
because
to get
you've
married.
succeeded.
Yeah, but when you grow up, now you start to learn different things. I need when you grow up, you are in different phases of life. You date people, and then you want to see yourself with that person, and then you notice, there's a lot of work you need to do just to get to know someone and get to that level of marriage. So that's why for other people, they will argue, say, so I would say it's an achievement for me. The things that we had to go through, I will give myself a medal. I would hand over myself a medal. But our challenge is to get married.
Good one.
Fair enough, man. My hot take for the guys.
I 50% agree and disagree.
No, I see you. I see you. But that's my hot take for this week. That marriage is not an achievement. I'd love to find out what your thoughts are and what your opinions are, man. Dial the numbers. 086 006. Still keeping it in the relationship.
From marriage to the relationships
Yes,
now.
sir.
Now we have divorced now. We are
Yes,
going back to
sir.
the streets.
No. Now I think we are at the beginning of before getting married. Yes,
Getting
sir.
married, right?
Yes, sir.
So we're going to be discussing relationship ultimatums. Is it love or manipulation? So
Yeah.
it's Friday, and let's close out the week with a conversation that gets right into the raw and does setting a firm boundary turn into emotional cohesion? From if you don't propose by December, I'm out, to if you don't block your ex today, we are finished. Ultimatums are being thrown down in relationships every single day. Some people swear by them to protect their time, while others say they destroy trust from the inside out. So this morning on a Friday, we are unpacking relationship ultimatum. Is it love or manipulation? So setting the context, picture this. You've been dating someone for 3 years. The love is real, but the relationship has hit a wall on a massive life decision. Marriage, moving in together, or cutting off toxic third parties. One partner stands up and lays down a final deadline. Either we take this next step right now, or I'm packing my bags. In an instant, the entire tone of the relationship shifts from mutual growth to a ticking clock. Couples therapists and relationship sociologists refer this to as a conditional commitment and threat-based negotiation, a high-friction dynamic where one partner forces a resolution by leveraging the threat of abandonment. Relationship survey shows that while nearly 40% of people admit to using an ultimatum at least once, only 20% felt it actually improved the long-term health of the relationship. Ultimatums can give you immediate clarity, but they can also change the foundation of your love overnight. We know there's many perspectives, but Mara ke batla nya. But I've known you for like 5 years, bro. Let's get married by
So, but you can't have this cake and
Ke red velvet.
Okay, so now you want to have you want to have this red velvet without
I'm asking. White. Please don't, like, why do you do that? Because why you it is negotiation based emotional blackmail.
So na
Manipulation. Do you get what I'm trying to say, Mr. P? Like, don't do that. No.
Okay,
don't do that. Sit down and have a cool conversation with me. And this could go one of two ways, right?
I'm looking at getting married.
Sure.
Do you have
what does that look like for us now? Firstly, individually in our lives. Secondly, as a couple.
But
are we in the right
You know
state?
what marriage is, right?
Sure.
I know what it is.
Sure.
So yes, it's kulmangati so you too. I want to get married.
Fair.
When do you want to get married? Let's say hypothetically mascala, all conditions are good.
Sure.
Conditionally so. Would you want to get married?
Look, am I referring to myself in the hypothetical sense where I'm Moocee Mist who is living a different life, or am I Moocee Mist or the one we're talking now? The one we're talking now, I don't want to lie to you. My point of reference of what a marriage looks like is not a great one for me now.
Sure.
My foundation of what a good marriage is like is not such a great one now.
Sure.
Right? So even being in a long-term relationship, or in a committed relationship rather, because people get married after 3 months of meeting and dating, and it's been done before. So dependent on however long we've been dating, or somebody ultimatum.
So I want to argue why an ultimatum is good sometimes.
Okay.
You know what marriage is. I know what it is.
Sure.
Conditionally so, you can get right. And I want to get married. Do you have the desire, and Jade, even if it's not me, do you have the desire of getting married? And then let's say your response is no.
Okay.
Then, I'm sorry, because of that, either you want to, or we call it quits.
Oh, okay. No,
so
that's
I'm
cool.
giving you an ultimatum.
Oh, okay.
And then Ganjalo, you say no, I don't want to get married, and then you call it.
It's like the kids thing.
Right.
It's like, do you want to have kids?
So I'm saying relationship ultimatums sometimes are good.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Look,
saying.
in that sense, in that context, sure, I'll grant it to you.
Yeah.
We walk into the relationship not having kids.
Yep.
You want to be a parent, I don't.
Yep.
Yeah, no, let's now, Donna, it's fine. It's been great. I don't want this to happen. I don't. It's very disappointing, and it will hurt me to some extent on some level. But let's cut ties now because this is not going to work out.
So that is an ultimatum.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's in a good light. If when out,
yeah, I mean, because people bring whatever traumas they had in their past relationship into a new one. Because Usbusiso did this to me, and he promised to marry me, you know. And you feel like 9 months later they promised me. I feel like so let me, bring down the 9 months to 3 months, and then he comes into the new relationship and says, Mina, if I'm shot in the next 3 months, siyahlukana. And there's guys who fall for that. Unfortunately, it might not be you, but there's guys who are married because of ultimatums.
Definitely. There's guys who have kids.
Yeah, who have kids because of these ultimatums, and then they notice later good haibo. Kanti vela was put under pressure because of what was happening, right?
It was
so we have a comment from Miss Q saying, I think it is manipulation because why should it even get to an ultimatum? If the feeling is not mutual, then it's not working.
Absolutely. I'll cut it now.
Yeah.
Let's cut ties now, man.
An ultimatum is more like forcing a person to do something and then expect them to commit
to it. Absolutely. I agree, Liwena Queen. I completely agree with her. Manipulator, that's emotional blackmail and not in a positive way.
No,
understand
I mean, look, when Buddha, if you don't get a job, bro. If you don't look for a job, I am out.
I mean, some
is
other...
that bad?
Yeah, if you don't get a job.
If you don't start looking for a job,
okay,
then
looking for a job. Yeah, looking, not get a job.
Okay. Now ngiyomsebenzi pucha guys overall white amaphutha blue. Ukhona umsebenzi.
Then it would have to be up to
it's either you take the job or I'm out.
Sometimes
I'm ultimatums, guys, I span.
Look, there's this other story that I found because it is similar to the guy that I grew up with. Not I grew up with, but
you grew up around.
I grew up around, right? So this guy, his dad was a soldier, and he told him, if you get a degree, there's certain monies you're going to get. Right. Yeah, so like I would rather live my life off because I wouldn't go to school and get a degree, right? So there's this lady who also came to a show, and said abazali bakhe, but once she gets married, there's certain assets she would access. Now this comes back to the boyfriend to say, Mfethu, we need to get married because Tina's nefami smelele. Smell. So there's people obviously who get coerced into these things.
Absolutely,
I agree.
Yeah,
absolutely.
by using certain things.
Have you seen those TikTok movies where a billionaire wants to marry this girl?
Yeah, who's like
Makorea.
Yeah. And the parents don't. The parents want the guy to get married to a lady who also comes from an affluent family and things of that nature. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Not to realize actually the guy's a billionaire.
yes. But Mo is right, man. It is coercion. It is emotional blackmail. It is manipulation, emotional manipulation, because you end up doing something that you don't stand for, something you don't believe in, something you don't want to do. Won't understand. Ultimately, even with a job, yes, I want a job, but I'm ukusebenza eButcher guys. I'm ukusebenza eButcher guys, baby. So manje ngiyosebenza eButcher guys wena ukuthi uhlale wena. Ngoba mina nginamsebenzi mina.
Ngihlale mina.
Uhlale nami, like uhlale nami, as in stay in the relationship. Hey,
no.
No, ngiyafuna umsebenzi, I want to work.
Seek
I am looking.
Yeah, but
ibusebenza la. No, but angifuna ukusebenza eButcher guys. Mina ngigcoka ama overall. Manje wena, okay, manje senze njani ke? So senze njani? So you're leaving me.
I'm giving you an ultimatum.
So you're leaving me because I don't want to work at Butcher guys.
I'm giving you an ultimatum.
That if
you
I
make
don't
the
work,
decision.
that if I don't work, you are coercing me. Unshaka ngondo. You are manipulating me and nudging me in the direction of getting to the decision that you want.
Unfortunately so.
And getting the desired result that you're looking for.
Yeah. Unfortunately so, most of us, if we probably wouldn't have finished the scale. If But our parents had to give us an ultimatum, or you know what? It's either you go to school or else. That's an ultimatum, and as a result of that, most of us were able to go straight to school and progress through life. But we had to receive an ultimatum. So now, Lana, either you pick up your socks, Busiso, or I'm out.
So here's where the difference lies with that one. That analogy does not necessarily entirely apply in the sense that I'm not going to argue lay a 16-year-old telling me
no, even ones that are in university.
No, varsity so
yeah, but some of them will say to me, I received an ultimatum. It's either I finish school or else.
Yes,
exactly. So yes, that is an ultimatum.
Yes,
so either you get cut or ostracized from the family,
sure,
or you finish this.
Yes, school. Because like how are you telling me that?
In this case, you are not one.
No, yeah, but are you saying I expect manje? I assume done.
No, I'm a child to my mom.
Yes,
but I'm not a child.
Yes,
I'm her child.
Yes, so it's your mother telling you, or you see yourself out.
Yeah, but you see. She's not talking to a minor. She's talking to an adult. I grant
you that.
Because that's where the difference is. Someone that is in a high school.
Yes,
you are a child to your parents, but you are a child inherently so.
Sure.
But
first year, second year varsity.
Sure. Right.
Granted.
So
can you afford the life that you are wanting to live outside of being a full-time student? Can you sustain yourself?
That's mangimdala.
As a second year,
yeah.
Can you sustain yourself?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Bye.
Yeah, but you see,
absolutely,
that's where the ultimatum
comes in.
That's
why I get it. This example does not apply.
But either you do this or it's try for you.
Yes.
Right? The same thing like in a relationship. Yeah, but how many kids have rebelled and then I'd rather be a street kid?
Yes.
And they still survived.
If you can survive.
Exactly. So it's got no bearing as to whether you're a child or not from a certain age, even from like a teenager going up.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
because
there's
kids out there, but don't go yourself boyfriend.
Yeah.
And then they rebel. And then the case becomes so huge where it's like, look, if you do this, then we have to cut you off from the family.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So now they have to give them an ultimatum.
Yes.
So I'm saying for certain things to happen, unfortunately, so in a relationship, I have to give you an ultimatum. Because if you say as my girlfriend or boyfriend, you're dropping out of school, I'm fair to it. Look, for me, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm giving you an ultimatum, and this is good for you. And unfortunately, you might not see it at this current time, but ultimatums, and I understand there's two camps. Where you're being coerced and pushed, but sometimes people need to be coerced and pushed. Unfortunately,
I grant that if the desired result, will be beneficial for them.
And you don't see it at this point.
Yeah,
you'll thank me 10 years from
now. Because I'm gonna resent you. You're coercing me to have it. I don't want this child. And when you're pushing me to have a child, and I had told myself growing up, I don't want to be a parent in life. I don't want to get married. I still want to be with you. I just don't want to get married. I don't believe in the constitution or the institution of marriage, rather.
Then in that case, because it's an ultimatum, it means a good thing.
So, you can't be with me. But we're in a relationship. We're here. We're living together. We're cohabitating. But
I know John wants them, so.
Good John.
So yeah, good John. But yeah, man, there are a couple of perspectives that I want to give to you here, right? Because one of them is, or rather, these are the ultimatum archetypes, Mr. B. One of them being the time saver realist, right? Who says they view dating with strict practical intentions. To them, life is short, and if someone isn't willing to meet key milestones after a reasonable period, an ultimatum is a clean, necessary tool to get a final answer and avoid wasting years. Is that you?
Yeah.
You are the time saver realist.
If you don't shape up in courtesy, so
we move on.
It's chai.
We move on. Very interesting. And then there's also the organic connection idealist, right? And this person says they reject all conditional timelines. They believe that true commitment propels and lifestyle changes or rather proposals and lifestyle changes must come voluntarily from the heart. To them, if you have to threaten to leave just to get someone to choose you, you're already lost. You've already lost. And then the last one is the malume relatable angle, right? And they believe that, imagine umalume standing at the kitchen doorway on a Friday evening declaring that if you don't cook proper and you don't give me ishisanyama tonight, I'm sleeping outside. Sometimes we use tiny, dramatic daily ultimatums just to express frustration. But when it comes to hot issues, the stakes are a whole lot higher.
That's abuse, man.
Oh, I'm malume.
Hey man, ngiphishisanyama le papa man. And then umalume says, "Ngizosibulala mina."
Ayizibulale malume. Hayi kulokhu so.
That's funny, man. That's funny. But yeah, it's an interesting one, I think. Relationship ultimatums, whether you view it
is.
You're interested to whether you view it as love or you view it as coercion and emotional blackmail and an ultimatum. You know,
I mean, in North Korea, they're very happy there.
What's happening in North Korea?
South Korea.
It's North.
North Korea.
Yeah,
What's happening there?
It's a dictatorship. The country is run as a dictatorship.
So what about arranged relationship? Because I think it's a relationship before it becomes a marriage. Because there's a certain period you need to live with that person. Now there's a certain lady that they have chosen for you, you know, emakaya, that you need to get married. So I mean, also families, that's an ultimatum. There's Amanda who's waiting for you.
Amanda Mkwanas that you're going to get married to.
Right.
I personally don't believe in arranged marriages. I feel it's like lento ye bohongenwa. And people who believe in these things find offense when we say and kili mindset change, or rather kili mindset change the camera view, when we say kili mindset people find offense, right, Mr. B? But you have seen, we know in our society that most of these things are practiced emakaya. And when we say makaya, we don't just mean maybe Mazulu, Maxhosa. Naki wa South Africa yoyote, whether Motswana, Mozulu, Maxhosa, Movenda, kilingondo tseleng gore are practiced emakaya. It's very rare where in the concrete jungle you'll find that Amanda Mkwanazi is said to be married to a 37-year-old Baneli was at Dobsenville. Okdala Pino no bantwana bayi-2 already. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So we don't mean it in a bad way, but like bogungenwa, arranged marriages, getting married to umntwana ona 17 uthi hayi sekamdala manje, you can see their body is off. No, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing in our society? So I personally, Mr. Mo, don't really believe, not even don't really, I completely, utterly and absolutely don't believe in all of those ways of living and executing those kinds of things. If you believe in it, run far and wide with it. I'm not judging, but I don't do it. I don't believe in it, and I feel ultimately and feel that it's wrong. It's wrong. Let people get married to who they want.
And then you know what happens? They divorce.
But look, as we conclude and wrap up, ultimatums might bring swift clarity, but they really bring long-term peace.
Absolutely.
This weekend, whether you're navigating a tough conversation or building a future together, remember that real love is chosen freely every single day, not forced by conditions.
Absolutely.
Remember to do that, as of course we have reached the end of this beautiful week.
What a
it's
week.
a Friday, 6 minutes past 10. It is the time, and this is where we're going to leave
Mr.
and love
B,
you.
Can you try a beer today? Can you have a sip of beer?
In Dambu.
A beer.
A sip.
In
Maybe
Dambu.
not an entire.
I've had sips, and every time I have, I'm just reminded
why
that
you don't like it.
Yogi sip.
That's funny.
I mean, one trick of beer, because people don't get this a lot. Don't drink it while it's warm, right?
Because
a cold beer slaps, guys. Like, yo, jazzy. But yeah, guys, thank you so much.
That's
I see
funny.
Miss Q saying, great show, guys. You guys made my day. Love y'all. Bye. And
Bye.
then Mr. Bimley saying, true, Queen, I enjoyed the show. The breakfast broadcasting boys. Enjoy the long weekend and stay be blessed. Bye. And then she comes to me and say, 100% true, Mr. Mister.
Motswadi, nna le wena, we are here. We are here. We are here, Motswadi. There we go.
But yeah.
Mam Tembi and I are, I see you seeing me,
Great
seeing
minds
each
think
other.
alike.
Completely, my brother. Completely. But man, it's been great.
I'm already arranging a marriage company.
Never. O sa tlo etsa ngwana yalo. O tlo mkenisa ngwana le monno motona. Fa nagana. Such a sweet young lady, Umpilo. Pretty sweet, well-mannered. Bese uzomthatha nje uzomupha Mokezara. I'm sorry to use that name. I'm not saying anything about any traditional culture, but nagana o tlo ngenisa ngwana monno motona. You, Mr. P, I would like Brian.
Yo, vomo kondereri.
Hey guys, it's like this.
O tlo mo fa tlharantlope o tswang ko magaeng.
No, but usually these arranged marriages, there's something that's also being arranged.
Yeah, no. It's financial.
I think
no,
we also need to
finances.
talk about that.
It's financial gain.
Do a research nyana and then come through and of course educate people. Guti, this thing is not actually, there's
a
maybe
girl.
benefits.
No, it's financial gain. There's nothing to it. It's financial gain, guys.
Yeah.
It's financial gain. There's a girl, actually, now that I think about it, she's 2 years older than me. Myself, Paseka, and her, we grew up Kukasiwa fella. She not she got married through arranged marriage.
Because even in church.
Oh, you once almost fell for that.
A friend of mine also was like, I cannot date someone who's outside of my church. I can only date and marry inside of my church. So if you want to date or get married to me, you need to join my church.
Church indoctrination is something else. We need to talk about that.
Yeah.
Church
well,
indoctrination.
but yeah, thank you so much, guys, for being with us. Till we see
It's
each
been
other
great.
next week, same time, same place. Enjoy your weekend so that we can come back with beautiful highlights. Plans for this weekend? No plans.
Long weekend.
I mean, my birthday is next week, so my plans are there by next week. Yeah, so
week.
this one. Tomorrow there's something.
We are playing tomorrow. We're on the decks, Mo and I. It's an unveiling. So we're gonna rock them and we're gonna do the things.
New playlist.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, unveilings, guys. I can was celebrating this life. Umkulusbego. Nakala Umkulusbego na 97. Otoka fezi 3 years back. Bamenzeli unveiling. Go time with you. Moocee missed on the decks with me.
I said tele.
Booking DJs.
Well, before I say, guys,
sorry.
Should we go live on Monday?
Monday.
Yeah. No, I'm asking the Vooka Nation. Let us know in the comments.
It's a holiday.
It's a holiday, right? Yeah. Let us know. Should we go live on Monday?
Because radio doesn't take a break.
No, Senyasha, maybe they would want to give us, because we were talking about this. Grinding.
No, should we go live on Monday? But
no problem.
It's gonna be a nice chilled weekend. The only thing I wish I had was my cupboard to be stocked all the way to the brim so that I'm selling it the whole weekend.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna continue watching The Last Airbender.
Yes, sir.
And
how are you finding it though?
It's good. I'm loving it.
I'm glad.
So the answer is yebo, yes. I don't know if it's referred to.
Mam Tembu says we should come.
So it's a long weekend.
Okay, guys.
Broadcasting boys are coming on Monday.
So we're coming.
But I mean, radio doesn't take a break, man.
What is? I think you're asking if we should take a break. Or we should come. The answer is yebo, yes.
So is it yebo yes to take a break, or yebo yes to we should come and broadcast, right?
Because it's a long weekend.
But radio doesn't take a break. I mean, so you.
We'll see.
Generally, or conventional radio is always on, even on public holidays like the one on Monday. But we'll see. We'll see, guys. We'll see.
But thank you so much, guys. Let us love and leave you. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see each other on Monday. And we love you. Till we see each other. Bye.
Bye. That's fine.
Moeketsi.